Physical fitness is a state of health and well-being and, more specifically, the ability to perform aspects of sports, occupations and daily activities. Physical fitness is generally achieved through proper nutrition, moderate vigorous physical exercise, and sufficient rest along with a formal recovery plan. Physical fitness is achieved through exercise, among other factors. Photo shows Rich Froning Jr., four-time winner of Fittest Man on Earth title. Before the Industrial Revolution, fitness was defined as the capacity to carry out the day's activities without undue fatigue or lethargy. However, with automation and changes in lifestyles, physical fitness is now considered a measure of the body's ability to function efficiently and effectively in work and leisure activities, to be healthy, to resist hypokinetic diseases, improve immune system and to meet emergency situations. Overviewed fitness is defined as the quality or state of being fit and healthy. Around 1950, perhaps consistent with the Industrial Revolution and the treatise of World War II, the term, fitness, increased in Western vernacular by a factor of 10. The modern definition of fitness describes either a person or machine's ability to perform a specific function or a holistic definition of human adaptability to cope with various situations. This has led to an interrelation of human fitness and physical attractiveness that has mobilized global fitness and fitness equipment industries. Regarding specific function, fitness is attributed to persons who possess significant aerobic or anaerobic ability, i.e., endurance or strength. A well-rounded fitness program improves a person in all aspects of fitness compared to practicing only one, such as only cardio, respiratory or only weight training. A comprehensive fitness program tailored to an individual typically focuses on one or more specific skills, and on age or health-related needs such as bone health. Many sources also cite mental, social and emotional health as an important part of overall fitness. This is often presented in textbooks as a triangle made up of 3 points, which represent physical, emotional, and mental fitness. Physical fitness has been shown to have benefits in preventing ill health and assisting recovery from injury or illness. Along with the physical health benefits of fitness, it has also been shown to have a positive impact on mental health as well by assisting in treating anxiety and depression. Physical fitness can also prevent or treat many other chronic health conditions brought on by unhealthy lifestyle or aging as well, and has been listed frequently as one of the most popular and advantageous self-care therapies. 12. Working out can also help some people sleep better by building up sleeping pressure and possibly alleviate some mood disorders in certain individuals. Developing research has demonstrated that many of the benefits of exercise are mediated through the role of skeletal muscle as an endocrine organ. That is, contracting muscles release multiple substances known as myokines, which promote the growth of new tissue, tissue repair, and various anti-inflammatory functions, which in turn reduce the risk of developing various inflammatory diseases. Main article: Anaerobic exercise. A man and a woman doing weight training at a health club. Anaerobic exercise features high-intensity movements performed in a short period of time. It is a fast, high-intensity exercise that does not require the body to utilize oxygen to produce energy. It helps to promote strength, endurance, speed, and power, and is used by bodybuilders to build workout intensity. Anaerobic exercises are thought to increase the metabolic rate, thereby allowing one to burn additional calories as the body recovers from exercise due to an increase in body temperature and excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, after the exercise ended. Prominent examples of anaerobic exercises include weight training, a common type of strength training for developing the strength and size of skeletal muscles. Isometric exercise helps to maintain strength. A muscle action in which no visible movement occurs and the resistance matches the muscular tension. Sprinting, running short distances as fast as possible, training for muscle explosiveness. Interval training, alternating short bursts lasting around 30 seconds of intense activity with longer intervals, 3 to 4 minutes of less intense activity. Decrease the effects of schizophrenia. Being fit can improve one's self-esteem. Working out can improve one's mental alertness and it can reduce fatigue. Studies have shown a reduction in stress levels. Increased opportunity for social interaction, allowing for improved social skills. To achieve some of these benefits, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggests at least 30 to 60 minutes of exercise 3 to 5 times a week. Different forms of exercise have been proven to improve mental health and reduce the risk of depression, anxiety, and suicide. Benefits of exercise on mental health include improved sleep, stress relief, improvement in mood, increased energy and stamina, reduced tiredness that can increase mental alertness. There are beneficial effects for mental health as well as physical health when it comes to exercise. Training-specific or task-oriented fitness is a person's ability to perform in a specific activity, such as sports or military service, with a reasonable efficiency. Specific training prepares athletes to perform well in their sport. These include, among others, swimmers in competitive swimwear perform squats prior to entering the pool in a U.S. military base. 2011. 100 meters sprint. In a sprint, the athlete must be trained to work anaerobically throughout the race. An example of how to do this would be interval training. Century ride. Cyclists must be prepared aerobically for a bike ride of 100 miles or more. Middle distance running. Athletes require both speed and endurance to gain benefit out of this training. The hardworking muscles are at their peak for a longer period of time as they are being used at that level for the longer period of time. Marathon. In this case, the athlete must be trained to work aerobically, and their endurance must be built up to a maximum. Many firefighters and police officers undergo regular fitness testing to determine if they are capable of the physically demanding tasks required of the job. Members of armed forces are often required to pass a formal fitness test. For example, soldiers of the U.S. Army must be able to pass the Army Physical Fitness Test, APFT. Hill sprints requires a high level of fitness to begin with. The exercise is particularly good for the leg muscles. The Army often trains to do mountain climbing in races. Plyometric and isometric exercises, an excellent way to build strength and increase muscular endurance. Sand running creates less strain on leg muscles than running on grass or concrete. This is because sand collapses beneath the foot, which softens the landing. Sand training is an effective way to lose weight and become fit, as more effort is needed, 1.5 times more, to run on the soft sand than on a hard surface. Aquajogging is a form of exercise that decreases strain on joints and bones. The water supplies minimal impact clarification needed to muscles and bones, which is good for those recovering from injury. Furthermore, the resistance of the water as one jogs through it provides an enhanced effect of exercise. The deeper you are, the greater the force needed to pull your leg through. Swimming. Squatting exercise helps in enhancing a swimmer's start. For physical fitness activity to benefit an individual, the exertion must trigger a sufficient amount of stimuli. Exercise with the correct amount of intensity, duration, and frequency can produce a significant amount of improvement. The person may overall feel better, but the physical effects on the human body take weeks or months to notice, and possibly years for full development. For training purposes, exercise must provide a stress or demand on either a function or tissue. To continue improvements, this demand must eventually increase little over an extended period of time. This sort of exercise training has 3 basic principles: overload, specificity, and progression. These principles are related to health but also enhancement of physical working capacity. High-intensity interval training. Main article. High-intensity interval training. A man and a woman participating in high-intensity events during a fitness competition. High-intensity interval training kit consists of repeated, short bursts of exercise, completed at a high level of intensity. These sets of intense activity are followed by a predetermined time of rest or low-intensity activity. Studies have shown that exercising at a higher intensity can have the effect of increasing cardiac benefits for humans when compared with exercising at a low or moderate level. When one's workout consists of a HIIT session, their body has to work harder to replace the oxygen it lost. Research into the benefits of HIIT have shown that it can be very successful for reducing fat, especially around the abdominal region. Furthermore, when compared to continuous moderate exercise, HIIT proves to burn more calories and increase the amount of fat burned post-HIIT session. Lack of time is one of the main reasons stated for not exercising. HIIT is a great alternative for those people because the duration of a HIIT session can be as short as 10 minutes, making it much quicker than conventional workouts. Hydration status and body position. Physical activity has been shown to increase the levels of natural killer NK cells, NKT cells, macrophages, neutrophils and eosinophils, complements, cytokines, antibodies and T cytotoxic cells. However, the mechanism linking physical activity to immune system is not fully understood. Weight control. Main article. Weight control. See also. Healthy diet. Achieving resilience through physical fitness promotes a vast and complex range of health-related benefits. Individuals who keep up physical fitness levels generally regulate their distribution of body fat and prevent obesity. Abdominal fat, specifically visceral fat, is most directly affected by engaging in aerobic exercise. Strength training has been known to increase the amount of muscle in the body, however, it can also reduce body fat. Sex steroid hormones, insulin, and appropriate immune responses are factors that mediate metabolism in relation to abdominal fat. Therefore, physical fitness provides weight control through regulation of these bodily functions. Menopause and physical fitness. Menopause is often said to have occurred when a woman has had no vaginal bleeding for over a year since her last menstrual cycle. There are a number of symptoms connected to menopause, most of which can affect the quality of life of a woman involved in this stage of her life. One way to reduce the severity of the symptoms is to exercise and keep a healthy level of fitness. Prior to and during menopause, as the female body changes, there can be physical, physiological or internal changes to the body. These changes can be reduced or even prevented with regular exercise. These changes include preventing weight gain. Around menopause, women tend to experience a reduction in muscle mass and an increase in fat levels. Increasing the amount of physical exercise undertaken can help to prevent these changes. Reducing the risk of breast cancer. Weight loss from regular exercise may offer protection from breast cancer. Strengthening bones. Physical activity can slow the bone loss associated with menopause, reducing the chance of bone fractures and osteoporosis. Reducing the risk of disease. Excess weight can increase the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes, and regular physical activity can counter these effects. Boosting mood. Being involved in regular activities can improve psychological health, an effect that can be seen at any age and not just during or after menopause. The Melbourne Women's Midlife Health Project followed 438 women over an 8-year period, providing evidence showing that even though physical activity was not associated with BMS in this cohort at the beginning, women who reported they were physically active every day at the beginning were 49% less likely to have reported bothersome hot flushes. This is in contrast to women whose level of activity decreased and were more likely to experience bothersome hot flushes. Mental health. Main article, Neurobiological effects of physical exercise. See also, Mental health section. Physical activity. Studies have shown that physical activity can improve mental health and well-being. This improvement is due to an increase in blood flow to the brain, allowing for the release of hormones as well as a decreased stress hormones in the body, e.g., cortisol, adrenaline, while also stimulating the human body's mood boosters and natural painkillers. Not only does exercise release these feel-good hormones, it can also help relieve stress and help build confidence. These trends improve as physical activity is performed on a consistent basis, which makes exercise effective in relieving symptoms of depression and anxiety, positively impacting mental health and bringing about several other benefits. For example, physical activity has been linked to the alleviation of depression and anxiety symptoms. In patients with schizophrenia, physical fitness has been shown to improve their quality of life and decrease the effects of schizophrenia. Being fit can improve one's self-esteem. Working out can improve one's mental alertness and it can reduce fatigue. Studies have shown a reduction in stress levels. Increased opportunity for social interaction, allowing for improved social skills. To achieve some of these benefits, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggests at least 30 to 60 minutes of exercise 3 to 5 times a week. Different forms of exercise have been proven to improve mental health and reduce the risk of depression, anxiety, and suicide. Benefits of exercise on mental health include improved sleep, stress relief, improvement in mood, increased energy and stamina, reduced tiredness that can increase mental alertness. There are beneficial effects for mental health as well as physical health when it comes to exercise.
上様より早いやつがいたなんて。